So folks, this is the video that caused a lot of commotion and a lot of comments about the floor. Look, it's all cleaned up. It hasn't stained. There's no permanent staining, and this path clean as a whistle, apart from its natural dirty state. I mean, that's all moss on there now, that's on there already. So this is the video where I pruned all this onto the stones, and then I shredded it onto the stones, which you'll see me doing again. And that's the whole point of this video, is to just show that it's not detrimental to anything, and the tree's going to get pruned. So I'll get on with that now. And this is a strange one. If you'd have asked me if I cut a hedge walking backwards, I'd have said no, definitely not. But looking at this video, for some reason I just tend to cut a section of it walking backwards. I don't know why, and I didn't think I'd do that, and I don't think I do regularly, but for some reason I did it. Maybe you do it, I don't know. And you know, I don't want to do it, so I don't know why I've done it, but anyway, get the job done. I'm using the STIHL COMBI as well, if anyone's interested. There's a link to buy it off Amazon in the description, or anything else you fancy. Have a little look at that. So again, the purpose of this actual video, doing it again, is to just explain about the tarps. I don't think it's sunk into a lot of people. I wouldn't be putting a tarp down on this front roadway now, simply because, well, number one, I could fall over it, and number two, people could fall over it. I just don't like them, and I find they blow anyway, and the stuff blows. So the whole video is for that reason, just to get it through to people that, of course, I understand about tarps, and people believe they're quick and easy. I don't like them. I don't use them. It wasn't long ago that I did the video for this anyway. I mean, with all that rain we've had and the sun we've had, everything is shooting up. I mean, everyone will be in the same boat. Well, pardon the pun, with the rain. But yeah, everyone will know the score, won't they? It'll be the same for everyone who's gardening. It's just a mix of lots of rain and lots of sun. Okay, so I'm going to try and get my point over as clear and as crystal as possible. But if you skip the video and you're not listening to this bit, then it's going to be pointless again, isn't it? Because I'm just going to repeat what I said on the last video. And what I said on the last video was about the tarps and not using them and this, that and the other, which I will say in a sec. But people still commented the exact opposite of what I was saying. Just a little bit of hand pruning there for a change. So let me start by saying, first of all, I haven't just been gardening for 6 months or a year. I'm not new to gardening. I've been gardening since I was 16. And I've used tarps, and I've decided I don't like using tarps. People have asked why, and I think, well, they blow, they're annoying. They once the stuff's on them, then, you know, where does that go? I don't like them. That's not to say I'm never ever going to use one again. Of course, you might see a video and I'll be using tarps and you think, I thought you didn't want to use tarp. Well, no, I prefer not to, and I'll try not to, but there will be a day that I probably will use one. And if you want to use one, you use one. And if I don't want to use one, I won't use one. This is what I said in the last video. And I got lots and lots and lots of people telling me to, you know, use tarps, and I should have used tarps. It doesn't take a second to blow off. I don't mind raking off stones. It's relatively easy. You hardly move any. And on this particular job, it's all stones. So even if you did move the stones around, say with the blower, they can easily be put back to where they're supposed to be. But, you know, I'd be a liar if I said I didn't move any. Of course I must move one or two, but there's hardly any moved with the blower. I don't like... That's another thing in itself as well. Blowing over stones is sort of like a bit of a skill. You don't blow into the stones, you blow across them, and you're not putting the full force of the blowing of the blower onto the stones. I may do a short little video on that, but because I do it, it sounds so simple and easy, and I think everyone will do it. Well, maybe they don't, and that's why they get a bit frustrated or upset that I'm going over stones, because to them it's a problem. That said, I'd like to think I was an honest guy, and the truth of the matter is, I would prefer to be shredding this on grass. I don't like the fact that I've got to do it on the concrete, I'll be honest. But saying that, as I said to you, I work out the pros and cons, the taking it away, the transport, the time, the effort, and because I'm trade, you've got to pay to get rid of it, etc, etc. It all stems to what I think is going to be the best all round, by the way, all round. So not just a case of saving money. I'd still do something if it cost me money, if it was the better thing to do. But I personally think it's the greatest thing that I do, waste wise. And I do admit that the privets hold a lot of moisture, because I've shredded for years and it never stains the ground, and yet when you do privets it seems to leave a lot of mess. So that said, you know, it's not the greatest thing to do, but if anyone's watching this video for the first time and thinking what the hell is he doing, then take a look at our other videos. Just go on, you know, LHL Garden Services on YouTube and go to maybe the playlist and pick something that you like to see. Mowing, pruning, you know, using the shredder, chipping, there's landscaping, there's all sorts of things, jet washing, there's all sorts of things that you can see. And my main objective is to get the garden neat and tidy. So I don't purposely think, oh, I know what I'll do. I'll shred a load of stuff on this concrete and I'll stain it and leave stains on it forever. You know, it's not something I want to do, to leave stains. And the reason why I'm mentioning that is because a lot of people mentioned it. And you will see this. It's making me laugh now because I know the video. It does look awful when I'm doing it. But it does dry and come off. You know, it's... And it is only this job that's stained, by the way. All the other jobs that I've shredded on concrete, it seems to be just... It doesn't stain at all whatsoever. And this looks a lovely, lovely summer's day. I've got my hat on and it's, you know, the sun's out. You won't believe the weather in a couple of minutes' time. You'll see for yourself. Five minutes later, the heavens up, got wet, I was absolutely sweating before. It was roasting, but this is it. These are the things. And there's the wet gear getting a full testing in the rain. I've just put a video out now, take a look at that. It gives the results of using this wet gear and see how it stands up to the weather. Take a look at that video, it's just out now. And again, I'm mentioning tarps because that was the whole point of doing this, redoing this job and videoing it again. I seem to move quite a bit as well when I'm hedge cutting. I don't stay at the same little place. So you'd either need massive tarps all over the whole ground or drag the one you're using around. It's just, I'm going to say no more about it. Okay, you're either a tarp person or you're not. So whatever camp you're in, that's up to you. Couple of little branches there that I just found a little bit too big for the cutter. They probably would have gone through it, but you don't want to knacker the blade or the engine. To be honest, once they were down, they were quite bigger than what I thought. So best use the Gardena long reach. As I've already said, there's an Amazon link in the description where you can check out these ladders, brilliant, and the COMBI long reach. And as you can see there with the jacket hanging up, the rain's gone off again. So it's gone warm and clammy. Just pruning any that are sticking out from the bottom of the base of the tree, and then I'm using the strap idea there that was done on a quick tip. So I do use these quick tip myself, you know. So okay, here we go, raking over the stones. Yeah, just a nice light, gentle strokes, get it off, and then obviously what's left can be blown. And I said this last time, and there was someone who said, "Oh my God, leaving bits and bobs." I can't even remember what they said. It was just pathetic. But you get more leaves dying and dropping off the hedge as it grows and replenishes its leaves onto them stones anyway. So you're getting constant leaves dropping in the stones. So I removed like 99.9% of the ones I put there. Now, anyone watching, I will admit, this looks awful. It looks terrible. So if you are watching this for the first time, don't have a heart attack or a panic attack. It's fine. It really is fine. And please, as I say, go to our other videos and just see quality of our work. Again, can I just stress, if you don't want to do this, don't do it. Well, we're done again, but it's a very late one. It's 8:30 and I'm really tired again. and it must be something to do with the football, because last time it was the Champions League and I got home to watch that, but now it's the start of the Premiership season, again football season, and Liverpool are playing tonight and I've missed it, so never mind, work's got to come first. Yeah, I'm all tidied up. Again, like I say, I've noticed something as well. Everyone was up in arms about the green staining and oh my god, you know, losing sleep over it. It holds a lot of moisture, the privet, so a lot of that is just water. It's not staining, it's water. It comes off because I've been past out. Last time I've done the job I came past to check, and as you seen when I turned up this morning, and the likes of this now, the wheels have squashed a bit of the grass. You get that when you're cutting lawns. If you were cutting, when you've seen the water today, the rain today, when you turn round on concrete, the wheels leave marks. It just happens, it's concrete. Okay, you don't have to shred on it. The tree's done and the hedges are done, and again the mulch. So I'm happy, the customer's happy, and all these stones are blown. People were losing sleep over it, but I did notice one thing, that the people who were moaning and putting their 2 pence worth in, saying what a bad job and what a bad workman and everything, never heard of their names before. They just crept up, watched one video, don't know me, don't know what I do, don't know how good the jobs are, and then when you look at their profile of who they subscribe to and everything, they don't even subscribe to any gardening. They've probably never done a day's gardening in their life, and they're the people who are dictating to me, telling me you shouldn't do this and you shouldn't do that. It makes me laugh. Okay, right, I'm off. Thanks very much for watching. Oh, and someone else commented that I put my van on the pavement. I wish you'd get a life. There's cars parked over there, and if I park there, no one would get past. Buses and everything use this road. There's well enough room here for people to get past. So if you watch the video for like however long it is, 25 minutes or so, and the only thing you can comment on is me putting the van on the pavement, I think people can see through you, that you're like a troll or just a hater. You've got nothing nice to say about anything you find in fault. Don't park your van on the pavement. Never heard something so stupid in all my life, but there you go. That's what you've got to put up with when you're on YouTube. Okay, thanks very much for watching, and to all the people who are decent people, nice people, and who leave positive comments. I don't even mind people who leave comments who don't agree with me, but as long as you're not nasty, and people are nasty, you're never going to stop it. They're horrible people, and I'm sure that the nice people who watch the videos and who are on YouTube see right through it. Alright, that's my little rant. I'm tired, you see. Okay, see you on the next video.